Lynn is from China, and I am from Singapore. We met in university at the postgraduate lounge. After chatting, we realized we had a lot of friends from different countries, but we were all facing the same problems in Australia. We also realized that these were issues that were faced 10 to 15 years ago. Someone getting scammed due to a lack of info, overpaying, or paying for services they may not actually need. We decided to start developing a solution with the end goal of helping internationals live well and thrive in multicultural Australia. Right after serving 2 years in the Singapore Army, being a fresh and compliant soldier, I took orders from my migration agent who told me Australia is a no-brainer's choice. Everyone speaks English just like Singapore, minimum wage is high, and it was a first world country. I took this at face value. I'd arrived on the first day and I had a room with no bed, no study table. That was my first stumbling block. So when I was trying to figure out where the nearest IKEA was, I slept on a safari bed for the next 2 weeks. And I had no friends, I had no people to hang around. It was then when I started to mix around with people all around the world, and I realized many internationals face the same problems too, with different degrees of severity. One of my friends was scammed on Gumtree, and another one was deported because she got bad migration advice. I decided to take things in my own hands, and that's how iDibs was born.
The I in iDibs stands for international, and the DIBS is ability for internationals to call DIBS on what they need. iDibs is a one-stop solution for internationals in Australia. We help internationals find verified service providers so they can rest assured while they study, live, and work in Australia. We bring together accurate information and the direct solutions to ensure that service providers are held accountable, with everything conveniently at their fingertips and foster in the building of trust between internationals and good service providers.
Personally, I used iDibs for the job readiness program, where I booked an initial consultation for an internship. The platform actually helped me kickstart my career in Australia, and I managed to secure my first full-time role with Outcome Life as a placement consultant.
During my first consultation, I felt that it's very insightful. It's different from other service providers who simply just puts the services in our mouths and didn't care what sort of results we are going to achieve. I get to know the different career choices and the path that I have to take, and how it's there to help me through everything that I face.
Since iDibs started in 2017, we've been able to help hundreds upon hundreds of international students in Melbourne. So this could be furthering their professional career, or helping with even more mundane things like post-rental cleaning, or helping with migration services that they might need. Recently, we were also given the Victorian International Education Awards, or the VIEA Awards, and this was a huge milestone for us, as this showed that our efforts to help international students, they're recognized by the Victorian government. This was amazing and such a motivating factor to why we actually work even harder every day. So on top of that, we've been able to hire internationals and provide them paid work experience in an Australian company. We've also been able to encourage volunteering within the community and bridge the gap between internationals and locals. This is something very important, and iDibs have been able to do that very well for the internationals on our platform.